Can you hear me now? You should be. I can see it. This is why we take a little bit. There we go. That's going. Can I actually just switch over the audios real quick? Make sure you don't hear any of my random desktop noises. Alright. We're good. Alright. I have no idea where I am in this case, though. It's been so long since I've even taken a look at anything in here. Wilson, British. A little bit of British. Single bullet. Fatal hemorrhage. No exit wound. Grainy ass photo. Sketch the dish. Definitely. It's supposed to show the relative position of everything in the moment following the incident. There's nothing to show the woman you say. So exactly. And that's not all. Look here in the upper left where it says kitchen. Those comfortable the right kitchen. Especially not if they're in a hurry. Interesting. Record of the dental work. Professor was killed. Extraction these of anesthesia. Just before he went for lunch. Dr. Wilson had to have a decade. That's right. I think I remember. Because we were arguing over whether or not the plate of food at the table could have been his or not. And then he wasn't able to eat because he had a tooth removed. So that proves that a second person was there. Let's get a little bit more into frame. Alright. I gotta get another light set up. I can get a second light in here. Easy enough. Not right now, though. My heart was in the mouth the entire time. Looking at you in there. You're drenched in sweat, your eyes popping, your knees knocking, and you were grinding your teeth. I know a thing or two about knees knocking, if you know what I mean. Hey. Hey. Before I knew it, you'd started finding inconsistencies in the testimonies. I think you might have a natural talent for being a lawyer. I don't know about that. Forget it, it's terrifying. If I get through this, I don't ever want to see the inside of a courtroom again. Sorry, buddy, this is a TGAA game. Yeah, you're gonna be in a courtroom a lot. Miss Jazeel Brett, student from Great Britain. Those British people. Might not be overly confident in the courtroom, but my powers of observation are the one thing I'm sure of. Yes, I can see that. It's about this young, gentle woman. Gentle. Woman. Thanks to our detective friend, she was hastily escorted away from the scene, it seems. Did you see what happened with that? No, I didn't see any of it. Oh, my eyes. Flashbang, bro. Holy hell. There's a gun lying on the floor, and just after I bent down and picked it up, smack. The sound of the gunshot came from. It's a good question. Rita ran over to me looking at what was white. It's a sheet. Bundled into some sort of small pantry next to the kitchen. There we go. Got that taken care of. Back to the matter at hand. Bundling some sort of small pantry next to the kitchen. Last thinking about the detective. He apprehended the suspect without a moment's delay. Shut the pantry. I have no idea what happened outside in the dining area. Who is this? Oh yeah, this guy. Professor Mikotoba. I don't know, but he seems like prime candidate to have killed man. Random guy in the first case that's just here to be like very, very Ace Attorney 4 Apollo Justice vibes, you know? I have to say. It seems you planned this from the start. Interesting, so that I wouldn't be able to act as a lawyer in this trial? The modern country is still in its infancy, our justice system even more so. Which is why I firmly believe we need to send our brightest young stars overseas to learn all they can. Study toward Great Britain being cancelled. It's a valid concern, you know, just a professor looking out for his student. Or maybe he was trying to get the best defense lawyer off the case so that they wouldn't catch him in the act. I mean, I'm just saying. Now you're talking. That's what I've played enough Ace Attorney games. Like I got a vibe. There's two prime suspects, right? Right. Where's the people? Right. I don't like Mikotoba over here. I don't like the way he'd be looking at me. You're just an idiot. Ouchie. That's the guy who died. I don't like you either. Satoru, the server, and you also, both of you are just idiots. But it's these two. I don't like them. I don't like the way to be looking. Shouldn't waste everyone's time by going to study overseas anyway. What are you saying, Kazuma? So that's your stance. I was afraid you'd feel that way. Well then. So it all comes down to you, young man. To me? Yes, you need to prove your innocence and uncover what really took place in that restaurant. I must say, I very much want to know the truth. I don't know, the vibes are still off. Personal that's... Now why you got a personal connection in this case? Said the same thing earlier in the morning, didn't he? I wouldn't know. Nails? Do I not have nails? Holy... Somebody should shoot me. That's a bad one. We'll get rid of that one. There we go. If you don't mind me asking, Professor, did you know the victim? Yes, I did. Visiting professor at Yumi. It was I who invited him. Oh, I see. I didn't know that before. Anyways, you're about to go into battle. The victim was a university from Great Britain, and a well-known one at that. Naturally, our government is looking to identify and punish the culprit as quickly as possible. Let's not forget what we're going up against. A gentlewoman whose involvement in our police bureau went to extraordinary lengths to hide. Could be this random woman we haven't met yet. It's always a possibility. No doubt that you will pair up a good fight. Right to the last. I'm gonna do something out there. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna do something in that courtroom. I need you to run an errand at the university at once. There's something I think we may need. What do you mean? It's all scuffed, top to bottom. Please make your way back inside the courtroom at once. Alright, alright. Kazuma? I don't know if we need the sword. It's just a courtroom. Thank you, really. What for? Well, if you hadn't said you believed me, then I'm fairly sure I'd already been found guilty by now. Real friend. Lawyer and as a friend. Coming for you, that means a lot. What little badge he's got there. You got one of those? Yeah. 609. They won't accept you as you. You may not come in, they say. That's comedic genius. Just don't by heart. To write it down somewhere, but then I forget not forget that. Good idea, dumbass. It's totally not gonna be important later. It's got big, like, random little detail vibe. Probably cases down the road or something. This isn't just my battle anymore. Whoever we're up against, we absolutely cannot afford to lose. Alright then. I'll save the thank yous for after the trial. You can treat me to one of those sukiyaki meals I like from Yume Cafeteria on University Street. What is a sukiyaki meal? I want to know. Oh, it's just like a big bowl with a bunch of different things in it. Like hot pot, basically. It's like a form of hot pot. Actually, that's really tasty. Now I want hot pot. Where'd everybody go? We're supposed to go to get hot pot together. Guys! Extra large portion. Rat. Rat behavior. I don't think that's today's date. Court. Crack. Crack. Prosecutor Ouchie, have you managed to subpoena the witness? Yes, Your Excellency, against all odds. Thanks to a certain young stripling, the prosecution now under rather painful scrutiny from the government. Maybe you should have figured that out beforehand. Jackass. Don't apologize. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let them scrutinize. You didn't do anything wrong. It's high unscathed, yeah. When the new treaty breaks down under a nation of founders? You mean flounders? The friendship between our nations is really so fragile and the treaty isn't worth the papers we're on. Kazuma's so based. So based. Kazuma's a straight Giga Chad, man. I just messed with it. Nothing to worry about, Ryunosuke. What do you mean? A secret trial, anxiety over some foreign government's opinions, a bungled investigation, missing witnesses. Is this what our nation's justice system is? Is this the Supreme Court of Japan or of England? This is the goat right there. Jumped up rookie boy. Nothing the situation our nation self finds it in. Why do I care? Cool bird. Sweaty ass dude. Bald head. Who invited you? Steady political maneuvering is what will secure our futures. He is tweaking. Look at his eyes, bro. is tweaking. I need to add like the tiny most emotes. I'm gonna add tweak despair. It's so awful. I hate it. Get it in here, please. I hate most of these. Also has sponge shots. Those are also pretty good. Alright, that's enough of those. Back to what I was doing. Be responsible. I won't deny that I'm no expert, just a student. One who could arguably study harder too. That's so real. Sitting here now in our spirit, there's one thing I feel very strong about. A country that fails to uphold the truth and justice system is a country that true. He's so true. He's so true. Well said indeed. You little brats. I hate this guy. Like, I hate this guy. This court is the pinnacle of our nation's justice system. It exists solely for the pursuance of truth. With that in mind, the trial will now resume with the next witness taking the stand. The visiting student from Great Britain, Miss Jazeel Brett. The hell? Why is this guy here? Pursuance motif that was right there in the beginning. Oh, that was cinema. Cinema in here. Oh, dude, it's so good. While I'm looking, I'm appreciating this music. Dude, every time. Oh, it's so good. It's so good, dude. Oh, man. I'm genuinely just like shock and awe listening to that. Dude, every time. Oh my gosh. This song's so good. Damn. Well, what a delight it is to welcome such a fine gentlewoman to Japan from such a distant land. Someone bring English tea. In England, no discussions take place without tea. True. Is that true? I don't know. Why are you asking me? I need to add Trime in here. Where's Trime? Gotta ask for Triumph. I'm thinking about it. Oh wait, I think I have it. I'm not gonna get over this song. This goes so unbelievably hard. Of course. My name is Satoru. Oh, wee! Trying. Yeah, it is also called True. Can I change its name? I don't know how to do that. It's time? Huge. Yeah, that's what I would have done. How's it going, Curls? Yeah, that's what I would have done. Is that true? No idea. Is that Trime? More importantly, a little earlier today you said something to me. You said your powers of observation are the one thing you're sure of. Oh yes, I think I did, didn't I? Yet your description for this amazing sight was simply a woman. Just a woman? There we go. Should be fixed now. Give it a test. There we go. Trying. Chills. Powers of observation aside, your powers of description are sorely lacking. Guilty. So, dear lady, once again, if we may trouble you for your name and occupation, please. Huh? 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 What the hell do you mean? What do you mean? I'm terribly sorry, dear lady, but what? She's speaking in cursive, bro! Her lady sister name is Jezeel Brett. She comes from London, England. She is a visiting research student, currently enrolled in UMA University Medical Faculty. Oh, hell nah. The dulcet tones of the delightful language of the British people? Bro, she's speaking in cursive. It ain't that serious. As far as I can tell, the detective is translating the words faithfully enough. Yes, I agree. You'll obviously find in England, Kazuma. Our English doesn't rattle you at all, does it? Yeah. This language that we're speaking in right now. Nor you. You've clearly been paying attention in your English classes, Ryunosuke. She was speaking in cursive. It's like unbelievable. 3 days ago at a restaurant called La Carnival, a grim murder took place. The court has been led to believe that you were dining there with the victim, Dr. Wilson, at the time. Is that correct? Lock. Okay. Alright. That one character right there looks just a little bit like an Among Us symbol right there. This one right here, just a little bit, you know, you see it, just a little bit. She's says yes. This could take some time. So she's studying in Japan. She can't speak any Japanese. I hate that you're kinda right. She'd like to apologize for disappearing from the scene. She says that she was due to make a presentation at the university, so she had to leave immediately. How is she gonna give a presentation? Like, how is she gonna give a presentation when she can't even speak the language? What's going on there? Right. From the bureau. That's the one. So unfortunately present at the scene of the crime. Could it be that your resplendent eyes caught sight of the wicked perpetrator, perhaps? Do tell, Miss Cursive. Apparently it was very frightening and sorrowful sight. Do you mean to say the lady did witness the crime? I swear if she accuses me, bro. If she accuses us. Oh, nah. Oh, nah, bro. She a rat. She a lying rat. Oh. That's what I'm saying, Kazuma. Rat behavior, man. Rat behavior. Going for man. I just do gotta have to translate every word of it. I hate it here. I hate this. I can't believe this. I had arranged to meet for a slightly late lunchroom with Dr. Wilson that day. The professor was unable to eat, so I ordered for myself only a beef steak. Steak. That's Among Us right there. Do I have Sussy in this chat, actually? There we go. No, the fuck I did not. I don't carry a gun myself, so I was like, couldn't have been the culprit. Why'd you throw that in there?
Yes!
Yes!
Objection!
Quiet, you filthy wretch. You black-hearted blackguard. And look at this snowy white angel. This dude's such a simp. I hate Ouchie. Chill, Ouchie. That's what I'm saying. You got too much of an ouchie going on, ouchie. You mustn't blurt out when you're goaded like that. It's a lesson you'll need to learn. But he's so annoying. Shrew. He is annoying. He decided Miss Brett was not involved, so let her go. This song's so good, dude. This song is so good. Oh. I could sit here and listen to the song like all day, dude. That motif at the beginning. Testimony of the last witness were completely worthless, however. Well, even so, on the day in question, the lady was wearing the same outfit as she is today. As you can see, there's nowhere about the person she could conceal a firearm. That's what I'm thinking. Oh man. Unless and until the precise location where the witness is to have hidden a weapon can be shown, this is moot. He does unfortunately have a point. You want to do what now? Lil bro. Lil bro. Now what you trying to do here? Now why are you trying to do that? You're right about that. Which means this lady was hiding a gun somewhere. That's what we have to prove now. And to do so, we need to pull her testimony apart. Why she smirk like that? Oh, she can speak the language. Nah. She can speak Japanese. This is a rat ruse. This is a rat ass ruse. Hell nah. Alright. Slightly late luncheon with Dr. Wilson that day.
Yes!
2 p.m. in fact. It's really quite a late lunch, isn't it? It's fairly late. Invoke. No? No. Lunch together. Okay. We had another appointment at the clinic first. This, which we can prove from the medical report card. That's right. Miss Brett and the victim went to lunch following the victim's treatment, which is why it was so late. Sure. Yes, that all makes perfect sense. This is wonderful logic. What a shining example of English intelligence. Can you stop simping for 5 minutes and let me cross-examine this woman? Please. Holy. Beefsteak. Yeah. Hoda Clinic. Hoda Clinic, man. You're supposed to actually check with the witness before answering. It seems so, yes. She'd heard that the professor was to have some dental treatment. So that would mean that it was you who ate the steak pictured here. Is that right, Miss Brett? That's right, yes. Lying rat-ass bastard. You were up here on this witness stand earlier. You fake ass, and you were telling us that it was just him eating that steak. I can't believe it. I don't believe that steak for a second. Exactly as it was left. That's what I'm saying. So the victim, Dr. Wilson, had nothing to eat or drink at all. That's right. Other than some carbonated water. Carbonated poop water. So ill. Yes, the professor was unable to eat, but he had been given permission to drink water. It appears that the diners toasted their lunch with a glass of water each. Each raised a glass of carbonated water. Okay, about the witness's last statement. I think it's meaningful. It's like the most pathetic little slap ever. Know if there is a profound. This last statement to be formally added to the testimony. Gladly. Everybody's a rat in this courtroom. Every single one of them. Can't trust a damn word out of any of their mouths. Not a damn one. Should we make a stream team? Become apparent when the time is right. I could really use that phrase. I hope there are some more useful tips you're picking up from this experience than that, Ryunosuke. Cheers for a glass of carbonated water. I want to look into this a little more. TGAA. Yes. Being the waiter, I poured the 2 glasses myself. And why are there only... Hold on. And tell me why there's only 1 glass in that photo. What's going on there? Poured 2 glasses. Confirmed. Why are there only 1 glass in the photo? says that she heard it. What a frightful place is the lady's opinion. I've heard it's not customary to use sashimi in Great Britain. Now that's frightful. I mean, true. I feel like there's something out of place in what she said. I already know what's out of place, bro. I know what's out of place, bro. Get me back in there.
Yes!
Exactly as it was left. 2 glasses. Only one in the photo. You a lying rat. You a lying rat. What is it about the print that looks odd to you? Well, obviously it's the cheers. How you gonna cheers? She said cheers over a glass of water. If that's true, there should be 2 glasses on the table, not 1. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. This guy's slow on the uptake. Am I supposed to be impressed by this nitpicking over minute time? What possible difference does the presence or absence of a glass make on the case?
Objection!
I think a pretty big one. Menu. Could it be that the detective here removed a glass from the table to conceal the lady's presence? Of course not. We'd never do something so reckless. But there should have been 2 glasses on the table. And you're going to try to tell me you can clink with only 1. So true. What? What did she just say? I want to know. Don't you be lying now. That is obstruction of justice, Your Honor. She is a guilty-ass rat. And I am clearly innocent. Clearly. Don't you do that little smile? Don't you look at me like that. Oh, bro. She's just gonna say sorry and get away with it. This is fucked up. Oh, man. Bro, what is this? Can't believe it, man. No. I can't believe this, man. That is absurd. Yeah. A handbag? Like one you could put a gun in? You could put a small gun in a handbag. Oh, goodness gracious. I think it has bearing. Fuck out, she for real, for real. You're so right. You're so right, God. No more pretentious accusations, waste enough time already. Explanation as to why she removed this class. She lied about the testimony. I don't think that's exactly satisfactory. I think that's like a problem. Deeper significance. Yes, you're right. So she took the glass away in her handbag. There's deeper significance there. It's the handbag, bro. Mods. You can't keep giving me so many emotes to add, go. They're absolutely killing me with these emotes. It's already been explained to the court that all English gentlemen carry handbags for small items. A little while ago, Miss Brett stated the following. There are no pockets in my outfit. I have nowhere to hide a gun. But what she forgot to mention was her handbag, in which would be perfectly possible to conceal a gun. Of course I'm right! This rat. I am insinuating that she shot him. Restaurant floor. As he didn't fire that gun, we can deduce there must have been another firearm at the scene. The true murder weapon, if you will. You can't be seriously suggesting. I am! Did you or did you not search Miss Jezebel Brett's handbag on the day of the murder? No, sir, I did not. In other words, another gun, the one that was actually used to kill the professor, could have been hidden in Miss Brett's handbag. Look at him. Did you see him bent over there? He really leaning into it. He got like he was like, I wasn't quite a 90-degree angle. It was more like I want to say it was like maybe like 75-ish. He was leaning. What is the meaning of this, Inspector? The meaning of what, Prosecutor? Ouchie. Open her handbag and show you the contents at the time. Thanks to your bungling, now she has to endure these uncomfortable accusations. Alright, you simp. Do you think so, Cosimo? Why is his ass coughing again? Oh, it's not normal. I forgot about that. I forgot that he just starts hacking up blood for no reason. This guy got tuberculosis. On God. Big tuberculosis energy. Did not search the lady's handbag after the shooting, simply because it was unnecessary. What do you mean? I have a piece of evidence here that I had completely forgotten about. The photographed print. Oh no. Oh no. Wait! Wait! What's going on with his hand? What the fuck is going on with his hand, bro? I never can see right through to what's inside. Apparently, Michigan's the height of fashion in London at the moment. Clearly visible. If there had been a gun inside, it would have been immediately obvious. Unless the other side of the bed. Why is she smiling like that? I'm gonna have back problems, bro. cross-examine the witness, counsel. No, I disagree. I gotta look at this new piece of evidence. Now, hold on. What the fuck going on right there? What the fuck going on right there? Let me take a look there. Let me take a look. I'm trying to take a look, bro. Now, hold on just a moment. What's going on over here? What's going on over here? The court has now been shown considerable evidence. As the photograph just submitted into the court record appears to have no further significance. I am satisfied that there is no longer any room for doubt in this matter, and I must make my ruling. No, the fuck you ain't. Why you must have? Even he doesn't believe? The fact that you can chew on your heart's content from the inside of your cell? Cosimo? Studying Greek it will slip through his fingers. Cosimo. What? Is there really no chance now of turning this trial around? You heard the judge. There's nothing about the last photograph the detective produced that we can contest. I don't think that's true! Man, you better give me the deepest objection of your voice right now, bro. I want to hear a real objection come from you. Consider all the evidence placed before me. I hereby.
Yes!
Oh, that was a real slap. Let's go.
Objection! Yes!
Your Excellency, just a moment ago you said this. As the photograph just submitted appears to have no further significance, there is no longer any room for doubt in this matter, and I must make my ruling. Now that means if there's a problem with the evidence, some significant detail I mean, then ruling on the case at this time, out of the question.
Objection!
Handbag the gentleman was carrying on the day in question. No, it fucking doesn't. No, it doesn't. What's that mark on his hand, bro? Counsel, certainly the new evidence submitted by the detective has not undergone the court scrutiny. However, I fail to see how we can glean any new from the handbag. It's not the handbag. This isn't a weave. There's something about this photograph that just doesn't seem right. What? This dude got like a thing on his arm, bro. Inspector Osanaga submitted before. Will identify for the court where in this print you see this to which you alluded.
Yes!
Unusual mark on the victim's wrist. A burn.
Objection!
On the victim's wrist, so doesn't do whatever to his handbag. Inspector. Police car also noticed when it was performing the post-mortem examination, but it was deemed unrelated to the causes, so he didn't note it in his report. To tell you, in any case, you have no idea when the victim suffered this burn, do you? It is such a distinct shape. Okay, hold on. Okay, I gotta. Fatal. Close range. But he wasn't eating the steak. He wasn't eating the steak. Ah, you better hold on. I can prove. I got the proof right here. Brett has a lunch appointment with the dean and other university staff. Hold the fucking phone. Man, shut your simp ass up. I need to interrogate her. Believe this burn does have something to do with the case? I do! Oh, you better be sure. Prise this shutting door back open again. Yeah, no, but I already have, actually. There's little more than conjecture, except I have evidence. Evidence that's irrefutably linked to the burn of the victim's wrist of the case. You would allow it? I would, yes. To tell the truth, I hadn't noticed that burn, but as soon as you pointed it out, what I did notice is the color draining from Mitt's face. That's because it's fucking related. We already have, bro. Just calm the fuck down. That's right. Take a deep breath. The defense will now present its evidence to the court. The evidence demonstrates an inextricable connection between the victim's burn and this trial. Right here, baby.
Yes!
I got your ass. I got your ass, bro. When we humans look at a scene, we miss things. But in a photograph, things may have overlooked at the time and recorded forevermore. What are you trying to say? I'm trying to shut your bitch ass up. Let me have my moment, alright? I'm about to cook your ass. Let me have my moment. A little longer, if you don't mind, Miss Brett. You see, it's very clearly visible in this other photograph How did the victim come to have that unusually shaped burn in his wrist? The reason is recorded here forevermore.
Objection!
Sorry, little bluffs boy. Shut up, man! Let me get to what I'm saying! It's right here, bro! Right there!
Yes!
Right! As you can see, there's an emblem on the plates. I would guess it's some sort of trademark of La Carnival. The emblem on this plate is the exact same shape. It's the same.
Objection!
But even if that is the case, we can't know if it happened on the day in question or not. It could have been before, and before that, it must have been some other unrelated time.
Objection!
Sadly, Prosecutor Archie, the chances of that are extremely slim. Thanks. That line of burn is clearly discernible. It would have faded with time. Wouldn't you agree, Inspector Wilson? And that's such a terrible disaster. Certainly. I would say, looking at the picture of the wound, that it wasn't suffered very long ago. And although it's not a particularly large burn, it's extremely well defined, as the defense just pointed out. Which means it had to be fresh. That's like a branding burn, bro. Oh! Oh! Seconds. 90. Ooh. Ooh. Nasty. Nasty work. Whew. Okay.
Yes!
Yeah, you get in it. Putting up plate for 306 would scream in pain. There's no question of that. Any before it. That's right. And the strange thing is, on the day he was shot, I didn't hear him cry either. He got burned after. He fell dead. He got burned. He got shot, passed out, and burned. His hand fell on the plate, which means the plate was in front of him. They just risked on the plate for anything like that 3 seconds that day. That would be beyond careless, I think, counsel. And the rest of us in the restaurant, myself, the sergeant, and the old antiques dealer, all of us, without any question, would have heard him scream. Do you agree, Prosecutor Ouchie? Yeah, you better suppose. Why didn't a single person wasn't screaming? He didn't scream. This is how we prove that he was facing the other way, and that the only way he could have been shot from was across the table. She did it! She really did! the British exchange student killed the British professor. Dr. Wilson is already deceased. While his wrist was burning on a piping up plate for 3 whole seconds. It's impossible. Apart from one particular situation. It's only possible. Deaf man was already dead. Knowing what we know now, it's the only possible explanation. When the beefsteak was brought to Dr. Wilson's table that day, the professor was already dead. I didn't even consider that. We're gonna be right back. We're gonna be right back on that one. Oh my goodness, bro. Give me a moment. I'll be right back. can't believe what we're seeing right now, man. I'd take a break for that one. I can't. I can't believe what I'm seeing right here, man. Let me turn this off. I can't believe what we're seeing here. I need to be so real with me right now, Theo. Why is this case cinema? Why is this case cinema? It's already dead, bro? Bro got... No, I'm on the case 1. He had the burn mark on his hand from the plate. Oh, bro. Bro, I don't remember a damn thing. Alright, I'm going back to playing. She presents her handbag, and it's a mesh handbag, and it's clear, but in the corner of the photo, he's got a bull-shaped burn mark on his hand that came from the hot plate of the steak. And they conclude that he had to have received that burn mark after he was already dead. I'm gonna go back, but like, this shit's cinema, bro. Oh, okay. Have fun. Holy. I mean, cinema. Way, boy. Home. Okay. Okay. I'll fix it. We can take a quick moment to add Ohm. I have boy. So yeah, I just thought because you joined the call was so good. Oh, the double audio. my bad. Oh, dude. Order. Please, counsel, explain this absurd notion at once. This is cinema. This is cinema. This is straight cinema. The victim was killed by a gunshot. That's right. That's absolutely right, Your Excellency. I'm employed by the rookie student, but clearly he has no grasp of the facts. No, Press UG, it's you has no grasp. He did not die from a gunshot. He died from internal bleeding from the tooth surgery. It's caused by loss of blood. As soon as the victim had suffered the burn while at the restaurant, this whole case was turned upside down. Or have you not grasped that yet? Your Excellency, the court must hear from this witness again. It is true we now believe the victim was already dead before the gunshot was heard. It is highly likely that Miss Brett knows something about it. Incredible. I certainly didn't anticipate this twist of events. I'm sorry to say, Miss Brett. You will have to forget your luncheon engagement. Damn right. Got her ass. Maybe in its infancy, but rest assured, all reasonable doubt must be dispelled before I am prepared to pass judgment. Thank you, Your Excellency. Why do you smile like that, you rat? Of course. I mean... I knew it. I called that shit. I called that. Especially if it helps relations between my country and yours. Saw that, clocked that shit from a mile away. Clocked that from a mile away. Of course I do. I am studying in your country after all. Interpret until now. My mother tongue, the Queen's English, is the most refined and elegant language in the world. As a gentlewoman, I try to avoid speaking in your vulgar tones as much as possible. She's racist, bro! Oh no! Whee! What up, Andy? Oh man! Oh my gosh! It seems the menace lent possess none of the chivalrous virtues of English gentlemen. So I can see that I shall have to lower myself to commune with you all on your own level. Oh no, bro. Don't be simping for her, Ouchie. Truly honored by this, bro. I would smack him across the face if I could. I would come down on the top of that head and just smack the shit out of it. If I could reach to the screen and just whack it down, bro. Man. In that case, Miss Brett, I'm gonna ask you to testify in your own words.
Well. Hello there.
Readers! Read! Yo. Hi, Raiders. Welcome on in.
Well. Hello there.
Ooh. Thank you. Read! Andy was here the whole time. Andy left you. That is the follower goal, man. That's 50. It's huge. I dropped my phone. Thank you for the 50th follow. So okay. Dude, things are getting... Chat and Zerge chat. Things are getting a little tough in here. These are getting a little tense. she's just straight up racist, bro. Wait, where is it? Can I... The history? Look at this. I try to avoid speaking in your vulgar tones as much as possible. She hates Japanese people. What's up with that? She evil, bro. She evil. I don't like her. So we're finally going to hear her own words on the matter. Things are getting interesting. Damn straight, Ryunosuke. Ooh, the music? Oh, those horns are so tasty. Ooh. No idea where the poor man burnt his wrist like that. The bell? Oh, nah. This one goes crazy. The waiter brought my steak breast and I raised a glass and toast. As far as I've heard, the postmortem report showed no other possible cause of death besides the gunshot. Is there some other way a man's life can be taken without leaving a trace? Please do show me. But of course, this country's inferior investigating techniques probably would pick up on it anyways. Can we shoot her? I'm okay if we shoot her. Like I'm chill with that. I know it might be a little bit on the edge, but I think we should do it. I hope this is the last time to sully my lips with the coarse tones of your unbecoming tongue. I do hope I haven't insulted anyone. Shut up! I was speaking to your country's Minister of Justice about what happened here today. Nasty. Nasty. May that irritating little bully of a student be given the harshest punishment possible. Amen. Thanks? You'll have to forgive the irritation, Miss Brett, and put up with the cross-examination now. I expect you to notice that this little bully of a student, as you put it, doesn't miss much. Why will people be like, amen? So true. Sure, I don't need to remind you, counsel, that this will be your final cross-examination in this trial. If you fail to show any problems with this witness testimony, I will be ruling on the case immediately. Is that clear? Bro? Yes, Your Excellency. Surely this will be the final one. Unfortunately, I have no idea when the poor man burnt his wrist like that. When the waiter brought my steak, Preston and I raised a glass and toast. As far as I've heard, the postman report showed no other possible cause of death besides the gunshot. If there isn't someone I might take about leaving a trace, please do show me. Do you have anything like that? I've got this here. Me being in Luxray, it already surprises myself with being part of the Luxray skits. But of course, this comes in for your investigations. Probably would pick up on it anyway. Nasty. Just gonna press in.
Yes!
Start pressing into statements. If someone is shot or strangled or stabbed or thrown from a height, whatever person's life is taken, there are always telltale traces on the body. Quite right, dear lady, and as our police force has thoroughly examined the body of the deceased, we have no doubt. Isn't that right, Inspector Hosamaga? As I've said, I always aim for a flawless investigation. All this cause of death, that's true. Maybe there's some other way of killing someone that doesn't leave a mark. Heaven forbid you doubt me, young man. You're going to have to tell everyone how exactly you think Carissa did lose his life. Otherwise, I'm afraid your argument falls rather flat, doesn't it? On my honor, Takatsuchi Ouchi will cut down any who dare cast aspirations. That leaves no trace. Except for, yes, evidence. Let me press into this before I present any evidence.
Yes!
Yes, I've written here in the paperwork, fatal hemorrhaging from ballistic trauma. Yes. Luckily for all of us, a little burn in the wrist isn't going to kill us. There's no signs of trauma that we can bind against another cause of death. It's only been the bullet from the gun that put an end to this innocent man's life. It doesn't make sense. The burn must have happened straight away when the plate was first brought to the table by the waiter. Yes, that's true. If it cooled even slightly, it wouldn't have been able to make a burn like that. The victim burned his wrist in the hot plate as soon as it was brought out from the kitchen. He must have already been dead at that point.
Objection!
He was killed by a gunshot to the chest. That's a complete waste of time. I concur. Yeah. What did you just send me? Court. Okay. Yeah, we can add court. Court's pretty good. Court's pretty top tier. I'm a fan. I think this is the only way forward. I want to look at it. Anything out of place? Distractions, we have 2,000. We're gonna try this.
Yes!
Nope. I cooked it. Oh, I cooked it. You press into some later permanent purchases like that. I don't think that's useful. Sure, no other possible cause of death like a gunshot. If some other way man's life would take over the trace, please do show me. It's the wrong. Maybe he didn't feel the burn because he was under anesthesia and he was still alive, actually. But it was still... That's still, like, that fucks up even more shit.
Yes!
Nope. Alright. Let me press a little bit. Let me just press and think. Hold on. You can learn to be more reasonable yourself. Yeah. Let me press.
Yes!
But his hand was on the steering hot plate for at least 3 whole seconds. I cannot notice. Do you think so? Let me ask you something. Sorry? Ever since I arrived at this courtroom, and even still now, the fly on those unsightly blackened shards has been wide open. You can't not have noticed, can you? Just uncle sense over a vulgar screen. Can't imagine such a thing.
Yes!
You get flashbanged out here, bro. Oh my gosh. From the yeses. Raise your glass and chose. Flashbang me.
Yes!
Oh. Drinking carbonated water, is that right? Anyways, thank you, Theo. Thank you, Gibster. She explains why I ordered that drink, correct, waiter? Exactly as you say, sir. Although, whether or not the professor actually drank any of the water when I delivered that steak to the table, I'm afraid I don't remember that. Damn you! I think it means the exact opposite. Anyway. Press it just for fun.
Yes.
See if I get anything out of it. Fear, what do you mean by that? In lands of Great British Empire, the police store everything found at the crime scene for later examination. But in this country, you investigate once, and that's the end of it. Isn't that so? Yes! So, as usual today, just days after the incident. Exactly, which means even if the investigation takes a different direction. Wait. The fuck going on over here? What are we doing over there? What's going on with that speech bubble? Ah. Perhaps it's see sense. Very much doubt that. Something about this Brett just said. It's a moment before. Ah! Something didn't seem quite right. What do you think, Rinosuke? I think it's going terribly. No matter how much I press her, I'm not turning up any new information. Yes, as suspected. She's a tough witness. We can find a way to break her testimony. Oh! But the cross-section should be over. There must be some clue somewhere to help us find a clink in our armor. Azuma. Wait, Ryunosuke. There is one thing I noticed. Something been bothering me. You mean... Ah! Whew. No. About the person standing next to her, Inspector Hosonaga. React to the stream of Miss Brett's last statement. I thought it might be significant. There might be something opening right here. Alright, I have an idea. Try pressing that last statement one more time. I think so, but this time instead of targeting the woman herself, let's see if we can get out of the detective. Alright then. That's soon enough. Unfortunately.
Yes!
Wait. Is it the evidence? Even investigations. There it is. Up until now, the detective has been in stand with Miss Brett as her interpreter. But things are very different now. Just listening to what the Englishman has to say. This could be a golden opportunity. What do you mean? Oh, I love those bells. It's time to pursue the man and his train of thought. Sorry, pursue? Ryunosuke, it's all to do with the witness murder. Huh? It's Brett, who's the person actually making the current statement. Be able to pursue them with K. You ever notice a strange atmosphere among the people in the stand? Take a good look around. Make a marker across the team. Focus on the detective. Thank you for the tutorial. Wait.
Excuse me!
Excuse me! Excuse me! He's like, yeah, what the... I didn't mean to shock you. She really was lost. Excuse me! Looks like you're thinking something just now, Inspector. Perhaps having heard what the lady next to you had to say. If there's something you'd like to say, please share it with the court.
Objection!
Shut up, bro! Oh my god, with your bald ass head, bro. I hate the Pains, man. I even hate their ancestors. I don't know how they have kids. How do they get away with that? If you can't find fault with Sesame, then the procrastination should be over immediately. Oh, is that how it works? Absolutely not. The detective is in the stand. Whew. Which makes him a valid witness. Where did that meaningful slap go from earlier, bro? Bring that back. It's intimately involved in the case. Court. Inspector Hosonaga. Asa about to pull up with pain. So real. I would love to get an AA7. Though I do still have to finish the TGAA stuff. In relation to the statement just made by Miss Brett. He's bleeding. That rat bastard's bleeding. Well, yes, if you don't mind, I would like to speak. She gonna pull a gun and shoot him for speaking. Penis explosion chamber. The lady is right. Our country police practices are not as much as those used in Great Britain, which is why I, Satoru Sonaga, always strive to make every Mexican involvement flawless. What do you really mean by that? I'll tell you what I mean. I don't have evidence lacking on my watch. I'm not afraid to take everything I can from the scene of the crime. It's preserving evidence, you see. I don't care if they call me a constable. I'm not ashamed of what I've done. Well, looks like the lady's remarks touched a nerve there. Take this for example. Test that bitch for poison right now. Get Emma Sky in here. We're gonna test that bitch for poison. We're gonna find out if there's any poison in that bottle. Ooh! Oh baby. It's the bottle of carbonate that I took to the victim's table on the day in question. Yes, it's lists all of its fizz. Had been opened 3 days ago now. But it was carbonated water. I don't care what anyone says. Let's see it. One day our police force will be among the best in the world. The time is coming. I guarantee it. Alright, buddy. It's gonna be a long time before we get Gumshoe on the case. Sky, white people. Do I have white people happy? Hold on. This is a grave injustice. I can rectify this. There we go. Did I not add? There we go. Carbonated water bottle has been entered into the court record. Miss Brett. Confirm this indeed the bottle from which you drank on the day of the victim's death? Did you drink from it? That's a great question. Can I get in here and rotate this? Anything gonna come out if I turn it upside down? It was written in a foreign language that I don't recognize. You know what it says, Kazuma? I think it's French. This must be very expensive water. Yes, but what does it say? That's what I was asking. Go to France and ask. Good point. Make an excellent point. Ooh. I don't know, man. All right, let's keep going. It was that bottle. Judge's question. Very well, counsel. You may resume the cross-examination. In inspector will kindly control his fervor. Unfortunately, I have no idea when that poor man burnt his wrist like that. When the waiter brought my steak, the professor and I raised our glasses in toast. As far as I've heard, the postmortem report showed no other possible cause of death besides gunshots. If there's some other way a man's life can be taken without leaving a trace, please do show me.
Hello there.
Yo! Raid! The small guy raid? Wait, but who am I supposed to raid? Raid! Yo, welcome in. How's it going, small guy? I'm on like the cusp. I'm on the cusp of some crazy shit right now. It's getting crazy in the courtroom, man. Make sure I had to come in. Maybe I present the bottle? Hold on.
Yes!
Got it! Actually, there is one method of killing a man without leaving a trace that comes to mind. Get this bottle swabbed for poison right now. I want this bottle swabbed. I want it tested. I want it licked clean. Wait. Okay. That was maybe a little touch too far. This bottle of carbonated water. Could it be that there was poison inside? Could it be that the professor actually died after taking a sip from his glass? Order, order, order! And on that day, who was sitting at the same table as the professor and able to slip the poison into his drink? There's only one person who could possibly have done it. Seal Brett, it was you!
Objection!
It is nasty work. To suggest such a thing without a scrap of evidence, you look at rookie episode. Have you even considered the delicate situation the country finds itself in now? I'm saying get this bottle swabbed. Signed in a court of French British Empire. Have you even the vaguest inkling that your rash action could jeopardize the entire treaty?
Objection!
I don't care, man. You're gonna like execute me by firing squad if I don't like. Right, right. You'll have me lined up and boiled in a pot of oil. The fact that this woman is British makes no difference. We're here to determine the truth. If I met her, I will silence you forever for this disgraceful attack. Yes, ma'am. Wow, she really hit the shut up like that? Oh. Oh no. I'm afraid I may have spoken unfairly before. You need to take a seat. I offer my most humble apologies. Nah. No playing that game. I described the police force as inferior, but no matter how inferior they may be, you still investigate this particular point thoroughly, I believe. The bottle, I mean, Inspector, and whether it contained poison or not. Of course. I forgot what my guiding principle is already. I strive for flawless every time. I believe it. Naturally, we tested the inside of the bottle and its contents. And what did you find, Inspector? I ordered tests for every toxins available in this country at this present time. Any description of the bottle covered Your Excellency. Tests were meticulously carried out by the chief coroner himself. You're gonna have back problems, bro. You see the way he lays on that bench every time I see him. his back like doing this. His back hitting one of these, right? His back hitting one of these on the bench. He is going to be writhing in his 30s. My complete innocence in this horrid affair. No. But of course, dear lady, the pleasure was all ours. I was so sure. This can't be right. Everything falls in place. He was poisoned. Thank you, counsel. I think that cross-examination has clarified everything. This prosecution has asserted a shot to the chest from the gun is the only conceivable cause of death. Furthermore, the accursed, who by his own admission was holding this weapon, is the only possible culprit. Wishes to apologize for the great inconveniences caused you, Miss Brett. Oh no, I'm just glad the matter is resolved. Stop speaking in cursive. I hate you. Man, I hate you. Before proceeding, I must ask the counsel for this defense. Do you have any further new evidence to present the court at this point? Kazuma? I'm sorry, Ryunosuke. I have nothing more. Well, if you'll excuse me now, I really must be leaving.
Hold it!
I'm waiting. I'm waiting. What is the meaning of this? Forgive me for intruding on court proceedings, Your Excellency. Miko Toba, Judicial Assistant to the Defense. That's his daughter. In my darkest hour, with nowhere left to go, she appeared like a bolt of lightning. And in her hand, she carried a small package wrapped in a furoshiki cloth. To be continued. Oh no, bro. Oh, bro. What do you mean to be continued? Yes, I want to save. Damn, that's such an old save date. It's actually been 7 months. Oh man. Oh boy. Save. And how much longer is this trial, man? I can go. I mean, I'm not tired. I can keep going. But damn. Well, I understand you were the judicial assistant to the defense. Why this sudden ingress into my courtroom? And a woman, no less. The rules state that females are not put into the court of law other than testify. Yes, I fully understand. I ask only for 5 minutes of time. I have some vital evidence that I must hand over to the defense. I hate Ouchie, bro. He is jackass. A little too late, little girl. The trial's already been concluded. 5 minutes. I will not allow a moment more. But shut up, bro. I'm most grateful. Damn, we got a crowded bench. I'm sorry, there's no time. Please, simply accept this for now. What is it, a report about something? Written in English? Brent's research? She is short as fuck. She in the like... 16? Oh, she is a child. After the trial was over, I hurried back to the university. Went to Dr. Wilson's laboratory in the medical facility and borrowed this paper. Borrowed. That's right. Miss Brett was studying under the professor, wasn't she? So does this research, whatever it is, have something to do with the case? She was researching poison. I'm unable to release some scenes of the trial myself. Oh no, of course not. Special characters it's effective. Time's up. Prosecution demands the immediate removal of this female trespass from the courtroom. Okay, it's Unk's bedtime. You crazy kids enjoy your murder mysteries. I will. Have a good night, Good night. Get a quick bench and chat for Guh. Good night. But I've summarized what I could. Oh, you can't even see the book. That's fine. You can see enough of it. If you think it'd be valid, please cast your eye over it. This is wonderful. Thank you. Goodbye then, and good luck. Court. Point. Oh. Effects: insuppressive time burning, subsequent death, even in minute doses. The above-mentioned effects occur when the poison enters the body through a wound, such as that inflicted by a blowpipe dart. Its ability to render the human body paralytic is believed that toxic could have applications as anesthetic. However, the solution for the respiratory arrest caused as a result of the full body paralysis must be found first, bringing to a die of suffocation. Nice prosecution and the defense now one last time. Does either side have any further evidence to present to the court? I presume not, but... Yeah, I do. I have this book saying that she was researching foreign poisons that we don't know about. Deus Ex Machina, my ass. Ryunosuke, we're out of options here. This really is our very last chance. Yes, I know. Your Excellency, the defense does have new evidence. And look, the unyielding stare of a true Japanese warrior. Wow, Miss Brett? Yes, Your Excellency. If you wouldn't mind, perhaps you could grace us with your presence a little longer. It is a delightful invitation, but I'm afraid it's not so very long until tea time. I'd politely decline. Forgive me, Miss Brett. It seems I wasn't clear. I realize it was phrased as a question, however. I must ask you to treat this as an order. I've said it many times before, but the Japanese language makes no sense. Oh. I hate it. Ooh. Court. Can I get a quick court in chat? So, counsel. What is the evidence that demands the court's attention? Got the book right here.
Yes!
Ms. Jezreel Brett, we understand you were studying under Dr. Wilson at UMA University during research. Research, by sheer coincidence perhaps, into a deadly poison. toxin known as curare, Your Excellency. Even the slightest amount of deadly poison entering your body leads to instant death.
Attention!
Look at it. You wouldn't have. It's from South America. Exactly. It doesn't exist in our country. Correct. Which means, no matter what tests police can do for toxins, they never identify curare. Why? Because there is no test available where they can identify the presence of this highly deadly poison. Cook their ass, bro. Cook them. Order. It's a lot of courting. Council, does this deadly poison truly exist? According to this report, authored by the visiting research student from England, curare has long been used by the tribespeople of South America as a poison to lace their arrows. It seems that it's reasonably well known among European doctors and scientists. To lace their arrows? The report states that it is produced from the extract of a tree that grows deep in the Amazonian jungle. It was first brought back to Europe at the turn of the century by explorers. It claims that animals shot by arrows laced with curare suffer instant death. Doesn't that about sum it up, Miss Brad?
Attention!
Trumpery. These aspirations are utter trumpery. That's fire. That's a fire word. That's fire. I have all the aspirations. These aspersions are utter nonsense. These are the very best ones I have. My aspersions will bring greatness back to the country of Japan. Pure bullshit. Oh. And the other visitors would have surely noticed. That's true. What do you say to that, Inspector? Well, I hate to break it to you, this report says it's actually a paralysis-based poison. Professor being in any kind of pain. According to this, however, it's the other way around. What do you mean, the other way around? The very fact that the victim didn't show any visible signs of distress is evidence that curare was used. It's a paralysis-based poison. It causes instant paralysis. In other words, afflicted victims lose all strength and are completely unable to move. Even if they were until accurate, there would be no visible signs of pain at all. That's terrible. Obviously, if a man lost all strength in his muscles, he'd collapse on the floor. But the chair under him for support, as Dr. Wilson did, the effects would go largely unnoticed. But I don't follow, Kazuma. It's just paralysis. I thought the poison caused instant death. The full explanation is extremely unpleasant. The poison causes immediate paralysis, as I said, leaving the victim unable to move. But after a short time, the paralysis is so severe it causes the muscles that control respiration to fail. Ooh. That's nasty, yeah. I didn't clock that when I read it the first time. Yeah, it's suffocation. And all the while the victim's conscious and aware, just unable to move. To the observer, it would look almost like the victim was slipping peacefully into an endless sleep. But for the victim himself, his final moments would be a living hell. That is the true nature of this deadly curare poison. And you're suggesting that this bottle, Council, actually contains this terrifying poison. This is all very convenient, isn't it? Yeah, it is. This is an Ace Attorney game. Everything that happens in this game is convenient. Get over it. facts. You think you're so clever, but you must have caught some. Alright, ma'am. My bad. My fault. I got you. I hate you, bro. I hate Ouchie so much. This dude's such a simp. So, this is how you Japanese behave, is it? You steal another's honest hard work and then announce the results as if you discover them. I said it's your name on the paper! Well, Miss Pratt, the feeling is mutual. Whatever do you mean? Capitalizing on the unfortunateness of an innocent man to frame him for a heinous crime? That really is a loathsome act. True! Cook her ass, bro! That's my goat right there. I refuse to accept it. I use some poison that doesn't exist. And the Great Emperor of Japan is breaking the rules. Right, closed country. Nothing exists outside of Japan. We're a well-off country. Nothing exists outside of Japan. Oh, excuse me, Your Excellency. May I borrow that bottle for a moment, please? No way, she's gonna drink it. She's gonna down it, bro. Little Island Boys? Have you seen it? It's a disaster. Where would they even get poisoned? I want to see art. I want to see art of Ouchie as Trump now. Little police games and these foolish courtroom antics, it's laughable, really. But I'm getting bored of it all now. It's time for the games to end. Cheers. Oh, that was my way out, bro. No. Oh. Thank you, waiter. Now then, Your Excellency. I should like to be excused now, please. I think I've given more than enough of my time for the fervence of friendship between our countries. I'm most gratified for the assistance you have given. This doesn't make sense. I have to have poisoned the bottle, so how? How did she? Yes, and live to tell the tale. I understand it. Anything else? Far Eastern charade. Will make for interesting conversation at the next party I attended in London. can't have been, because otherwise she would have kneeled over dead. Above met effects occur when poison enters the body through a wound such as that inflicted by first. And he had his teeth pulled! I got your ass. I got your ass.
Objection!
And he had his teeth pulled before he went to lunch. So he had an open wound in his mouth. I don't think it complicates that. I don't think it complicates it at all. Then I must ask to support the assertion with evidence. Poison water unscathed. Her own research. Through a wound.
Yes!
It's brittle.
Objection!
Yes, it is. After all, you don't speak English. The reporter's utter gibberish. It's impudent young scoundrels trying to ridicule the court, Your Excellency. Concur, the report is too extensive to be considered in its entirety by the court. Just the pertinent section, counsel. Which section of the report reveals the alleged answer to the riddle? Oh, what section? Hold on. Oh. Okay. Synopsis. Special characteristics. I've been hearing a lot about this cure rare poison. And it left me curious about something. Well, it sounds as though indigenous hunters have been using this poison for years and years to lace the heads of arrows that they shoot at whatever prey they're hunting. So we've been led to believe. And the point of hunting is to catch prey to eat. So point, please. But if they were to use those laced arrows, doesn't that mean there would be traces of poison left from the prey the hunters were going to eat? So surely the hunters wouldn't want to eat their prey, would they? Because then they'd be eating poison. But I actually found the answer to that conundrum in this research paper here. Under special characteristics it says this. The poison starts to work after entering the body through a wound. We got your ass now. We got your ass. Mention that pretty much seemed a little strange to me though. It all makes sense when you interpret what's written like this. When the cure enters the body through an open wound, it has a terrifying poisonous effects. However, when it enters the body via the mouth, no effect whatsoever. Miss Brett, you authored this research. You knew Kira's special characteristics, and you knew that you can make a spectacle out of the water without any danger to yourself. The goose is real?
Objection!
All this poison talk is fascinating, I'm sure, but I fail to see how it's possible. Yes, ma'am. facts you read in a book. But I'm afraid knowledge doesn't suit you, little boy. It only makes you look silly. What are you trying to say? Your schoolboy's logic is a fatal flaw. No, it doesn't. He had his teeth pulled. Seems your brain has managed to deduce cures is safe and just. It seems likely that its effects are neutralized by the sick nature of the gastrics. He looks so much like Phoenix Wright right here. This is where I can see it. So if this lethal poison is completely harmless when drunk, the professor wouldn't have died when he swallowed it, would he? He would have, because he got his teeth pulled. You can't pull it over me. The schoolboy should be able to understand now. Order in the court. The logic holds. If the lady and the professor drank the same poison, they would be affected in the same way. I'm trying to suggest. Yes, it's completely irrelevant to the case on trial. He had his teeth pulled! Surely we are not this dense. Surely I shouldn't have to point it out. But it's an Ace Attorney game. Sort of conviction to break down all the discrepancies. He's rage-like, more than anything else. It's an answer to take down my prey.
Objection!
Cinema. You know very well there's no fatal flaw here. You know exactly why, even though both you and the victims followed the same poison. You are alive, but Dr. Wilson is dead. Let me remind you, you must provide compelling evidence. As we now know, the poison is completely harmless when ingested. Had his teeth pulled, dickhead.
Take that!
Take that! She drank the same water as the professor, however, there was such a fundamental and fatal difference between the two diners. The difference. Toxic effects here are only felt when the poison enters the body through an open wound, so for a healthy person with no injuries, drinking it is completely harmless. But for a man who got his teeth pulled, poison water. Yes, like the wound you might have if you had just been to the dentist, had a tooth extracted, for example. Miss Brett, you've acknowledged many times in your testimony already that you were well aware of Dr. Wilson's dental appointment that time. You used that knowledge to orchestrate this. It's time for the Ace Attorney break. Yo, what up, Hap? I just noticed you got here. I don't like to repeat myself, but honestly, I can't resist. Your half-big worms are also purelli. Purile? Purile? I don't know how to pronounce that word. Excuse me. Don't worry, little schoolboy. You'll find out soon enough. You see, when you leave vitamins lying around, you never know what might happen to it. I mean, it could just slip. Can we shoot her? Can we get the gun out and shoot her? I'm so for real right now. You're wasting your time. The delightful carpet under my feet here was a gift from the British Empire. I assure you it'll soak up the water beautifully. Even neither the technology nor the presence of mind to recover it. Rat bastard. Let me present this evidence. Hold on, I gotta add an emote just for this, you know. Got just the emote for this one. It might already be in here, but I don't think it is. There we go. Rat, bro. Rat. The biggest rat. Oh, I hate her. I hate her so much. You can thump the bench and shout as much as you like, little boy, but I'm afraid we'll never know now, will we? If there really was poison in the bottle or not. Let us not forget, we still have some very compelling evidence left intact. Isn't that right, counsel from the prosecution? I hate this. That's right, and really, looking at this photograph, it's a Speaker's Day, isn't it? The poor professor was sitting with his back to me. So of course, the only person could have shot him from the front.
Objection!
He couldn't have been. He couldn't have been facing that way. Because he had the burn mark on his hand, bro. Ron, you waited until he picked up the pistol you arranged for him to find on the floor before you shot the professor's dead body in the chest with your own clean gun. The confusion that followed, all you had to do was turn the dead professor and his chair around. You see? You had every opportunity to commit this crime. Okay, you have, young man. A hidden gun, you say? And I shot the professor's dead body, did I? I'm terribly sorry, but you have a shred of evidence. Delivered in cold blood by the accused Reno's That's this window in the court. Order in the court. Someone close that window. Is she really going to get away with it? The way she destroyed that evidence is obscene. We've come this far, but now you're the only one who can finish it. We've lost a vital piece of evidence. It's true. So if there are any clues left for us to use now, they must be in your head. Yeah. Why does he get the flapping? Why does Casa? What's with the wind? That's a good point. I hadn't even thought about that. You told me before that your powers of observation were the one thing you could really depend upon. Well, yes, that's true, but I didn't manage to notice this woman was a foreigner with a swan on her head. So think back again now. Try to remember every last detail about the scene that day. Everything you saw, everything you felt, every color, every smell. What I saw, what I felt. Every color. That's a clue. Everything I saw. Is that in the photo? Yeah, you can't really tell. There's nothing. Let's wipe that smug smile thing from his face with some evidence. Alright. Can't wait. Thank you for a while. That something feels aimless. I'm missing my memories that day. Whatever it could be, the key to arriving at that truth without all this. I guess. Let's get in there. Answer me this. Is it? He's still miles away, probably thinking about that bottle being smashed. As you said a number of times now, you strive for perfection in your investigations, don't you? Absolutely. I wonder, therefore, if perhaps you took anything else from the scene of the crime. Like, for instance, the plate of steak that you took to the victim's table that day. Yes, ma'am. That's my bad. It's just a memory that's been troubling me. What memory? I saw the scene shown in fingerprint with my own eyes that day. And I saw that on the wooden base of the plate that the steak was served on was a splattering of blood. Oh, really? And what of it? Obviously, it must have happened when he shot the professor. No exit wound. The plate of steak is almost directly behind the victim. It was just a chest from the front, so the victim could have ended up directly behind him. Under the plate, it implies the plate was between the victim and the shooter, which means the shooter must have been sitting opposite the professor, as you were. She looks so goofy.
Objection!
This is beyond ridiculous. This is the Great Ace Attorney. Scarcely expect her to believe something accused is apparently just remembered scene. That's why I'm asking for evidence. Masquet Booba. This could be an entire career in the police force has been leading to. Yes, I took the plate. Let's go. I took it, meat and all. I don't care if they call me a crime scene thief because of it. I took the steak they'd been eating, this bread. I took the steak that the sergeant had been eating. I did it all in the name of justice. Fucking go. Let's fucking go. Come on, give me a blood stain. Just get me a blood stain and let me get out. Come on. Show the court. Oh. Would have been too easy. Where's the blood? Where's the blood? Where's the blood? Where? Where? No. Why are there cheese marks? I mean, I've done that to a steak before. I ain't even gonna lie. Sometimes, like not in a restaurant. I've never done it in a restaurant. Only when I'm at home by myself. So she does get marks off for chomping on it in public. Straight chomping on it in public is some criminal work. Yeah, it's a mega bite. That's like full mouth. You had to have clearly picked it up with two hands and just like really gotten in there, man. It's right there on the table behind the professor. There's blood on the side of the plate. Steve Minecraft. Yeah. Can we shoot the goose too? I don't like that thing up there. What do you mean you can't trust what the Japanese tell you? Why is she so racist? She got some specific targeted hatred towards Japanese people. She's weird about it. Court. I believe we may finally have reached a conclusion of the trial. Oh, thank you. I was waiting for this moment. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold on. Hold on now. What we got going on here? On the side of the plate. Is it the same? I think it's the same. Pure fiction. No, I don't think that's the problem here. Ah. What? Bro? It's the coin. What was dude's coin doing under there? What's the damn coin doing? Bro. Jesus as well. The next restaurant, one thing's for sure. Meet the steak. First of all, the defense has not been shown to be problematic in any way. I presume any further examination evidence in this trial will be unnecessary. Another clue that revealed a shocking truth. The only thing that's shocking here is your unhealthy fascination with beefsteak. Your Excellency, I think I've made myself clear, haven't I? I will not be able to turn a blind eye to any more unnecessary procrastination in this trial. Sorry, Miss Brett, but we must ensure a thorough examination of all the evidence that, you know, for all the judge can be a dickhead sometimes, I appreciate this moment of, I appreciate when he does this. Under the steak. It's the coin under the steak. Dude. Be it right there. Oh man. Dude. I didn't mean to do that again, bro. Just flashbang. Just keep flashbanging. Okay.
Got it!
Miss Brett, this is in fact the beefsteak you ordered at the restaurant the day in question, is it? Tell me, why is there an old coin seemingly hidden underneath the meat? No, ma'am! I will not shut up!
Objection!
Kid's mistake for the chef.
Objection!
It's not the first time it's come up in the trial, buddy. Sorry, but it's related. Case. I'll put my ticket to Great Britain right now. It just happens to be hidden underneath that piece of steak. If this turns out to be irrelevant to the case, give my lawyer your job right now.
Objection!
You don't have one. I don't. No, ma'am. That we asked the owner of this coin if you explain what's doing under this steak. The owner? Yes. What is found underneath the beefsteak is. Right at the time of the incident.
Take that!
It's an arrest day. Korakuda Curry, as in Mr. Cucumber or something? Honestly, these ridiculous Japanese are quite unfathomable. Really alongside the military sergeant, correct? Yes, Your Excellency. I remember him saying that he was up to something with his Koban coin when it happened. At exactly that moment, the gun was fired. gunshot interested me not. It's far too busy on the floor. What's under this coin? Oh man. Sorry, what were you doing? Hunting for treasure. My prize coin?
Objection!
Please, why would your son's koban be sandwiched between the victim's beefsteak and his plate? It makes no sense.
Yes!
Which is why I'm asking to bring Kurakuda-san back to the so we can ask him. So glad I don't have to get a burger tomorrow because I'm too locked in to quit now. I gotta know. Bro might as well accidentally drop his ID under the steak. That's what I'm saying. How do you lose like a coin that's worth like millions of dollars under a steak? I mean, not millions, but like tens of thousands bare minimum. Millions or billions in yen, whatever that conversion rate is. Don't to be continue me. Okay, I was gonna say. Oh, there's so many people on this stand, bro. Exploited by the police, we were like miserable dogs forced to bear false witness. And when cast from this courtroom myself, I became a ruined man in a trice, a worthless, withered antique. Nothing more have I to say. The sun is set on this Raute shop owner's existence. Oh, it's so serious. As far as Roste memory serves, have you ever seen this koban? Bro caught the knife with his foot? Is he dead? Someone close that window. As I thought. Young man, enlightened, good decrepit old fool, put me out of my misery. Where was it dropped? Well, I'm not sure if it was dropped anywhere. We found your coin sandwiched between a beefsteak and its plate, soaking in the seasoned meat juices. Clearly it couldn't have fallen there by accident, which means somebody must have hidden it there on purpose. Slab of meat in a metal plate. Do I have the text speed on fast, by the way? I think I do. Screen flashes? Dude, these gotta go off. I didn't even know that it existed. That's huge. Let's save. Hold on. Gooning. Twagga. Who would do such a thing? It's an unconceivable thing. Why is this guy tweaking? Proceed. I mentioned this earlier on in the trial, but I was working undercover in the restaurant in order to investigate another case. That's right, the secret undercover operation. Colonel is a high-class Western cuisine restaurant. It attracts wealthy diners, including many foreigners. Recently, there's been a run of similarly executed thefts targeting the restaurant's rich clientele. A number of such incidents have been reported to the police bureau. Wicked crimes indeed. I wanted to nip the case in the bud quickly. That's the baby getting shaken. Look at this dude, bro. So that's why you're sending up to cover it is. Yes, I took on the job of waiter at the restaurant in order to flush out the criminal. It seems likely that this Koban incident is the work of the same thief. The identity of the person who stole and hid person is all too clear. I actually don't know. But I do think it's this guy. I worry that like this is like some crazy shit going on here.
Take that!
Alright. Cool. It was the obvious answer. Yes sir, no sir. Monster. Stole that Koban, did I? I'm the master thief at La Carnival, am I? She's accusing me of these crimes, cadet. It wasn't me, it was Ido. Ido's the... He's blaming the baby? What? You are a monster. Bro? Bro? Of the extraordinarily low wages the Nippon Imperial Army pays those it expects to keep our country safe. Damn. I understand the temporary increased taxation owing to the recently ended conflicts remains in place. I've heard it's hard for those to make a living, yes. All I want is to put a hot meal on the table for my son. That's why you were stealing things at the restaurant. Lock him up, lock his ass up, put him in jail. Stealing in our capitalist society? Sorry, buddy, you're getting shot. You're getting lined up and executed by firing squad. You're getting skinned alive. Every 3 days I go there and do reconnaissance for a target. I enjoy chomping my way through a good steak at the same time. Target the little man as his Koban. Yes, sir. He was an easy mark. I slipped the coin in my pocket, any trouble at all. If you are. So to leave the steak, I was halfway through devouring when it... Show me the other plate. Show me the other plate. Show me the other plate of steak. He swapped the 2 steak plates. Show me the other one. Yes, I could. On the double, he put it under the steak. Show me the other plate. Show me the other plate. Show me the other plate. I don't care. Show me the other plate. Shut up, woman. I hate her. Stop simping. I cannot wait to find out who the real prosecutor in this game is so I don't have to deal with him anymore. No! He was chomping. He was chomping. He was chomping, hands and all. What did she say? And good day. There's a contradiction in there somewhere. Something didn't quite add up. You can think later, but if you don't call out now, it'll be too late. The trial will be over.
Hold it!
Wait, Miss Brett. Open my eye. I'm afraid, just one last time. There's something I'd like to ask you. I'd like you to explain the contradiction in your parting words from just a few moments ago.
Objection!
I'm lost on this one. What do you mean? Lump of meat? Sheer nonsense of such an idea astounds me. Master pick up your steak and butter without using a knife and fork. It's beyond nonsense. It's pure madness. Yeah! Because that's what her plate looks like.
Take that!
There we go. I see. Excellency. The steak that was on the victim's table just before the presser was killed. Not true. Doesn't something about the steak strike you as very unnatural? It's extremely obvious. I'm talking about the shape of the edge where it's been eaten. I see you've noticed it too, Miss Brett. Just a few moments ago, Miss Brett claimed no Englishman could even contemplate picking up a steak and biting into it without using a knife and fork. Then take a good look at this steak, in particular the edge where it's been eaten. Chop the fuck up. Looks like Miss Brett has realized something. So the witness, as she claims, wouldn't contemplate eating anything without using a knife and fork. There shouldn't be teeth marks in the steak at all.
Objection!
I'm saying the plates were swapped. Bring out the other plate. No, ma'am. She's crying? Oh, she nervous. She mad nervous. Mods, can we shoot this guy? Not following, that's a contradiction. Clearly the witness knows what this means. She realized the catastrophic implications the teeth marks the steak have for her. Yeah, I know where it's going with this. She swapped the damn plates. Bring out the other plate. You said you stole both of the plates. Bring out the other plate. Had allegedly been eaten with cutlery. The reason why the bloodstain I never saw somehow seems to have disappeared. And most importantly, the evidence that proves once and for all who shot Dr. Wilson that day. The marks in the steak are a little unnatural, as you put it, counsel. What exactly are you suggesting that tells us? Everything, Your Excellency. Everything? Yes, I believe that these barbaric teeth marks in the steak here amount to conclusive evidence in this case. It's like a fucking Umi Nico reference. Alright, wait your turn. Wait your turn, Hap. I'm getting there. No, man! If you really had such conclusive evidence, you would have presented it to the court long ago. Actually, the evidence I'm talking about hasn't been brought before the court yet. Just because it hasn't been shown yet, doesn't mean the evidence does not exist.
Objection!
Says evidence about forward. Believe you have it. I know I have it, dumbass. And that person is willing to submit that piece of evidence I'm referring to. It's because she claimed she wouldn't eat the steak like that on record and also claimed that's her plate. Yeah, that's the problem. Because that food there? Yeah. Yeah, Sokia's right. It's because she said she wouldn't eat it with a fork and knife, but she also claimed that's her plate. And that steak got chomp marks. Bolsonaga.
Take that!
You said you had the other plate. Bring me the other plate. Bring me the other plate. This afternoon, was for the court the following. I'd enjoy chomping my way through a good steak. Wilson made me steal a coin. He told us he slipped it under the steak. Sergeant Nosa, could you please confirm something for me? Was the steak you put the coin under, in fact, your own steak? I might be a soldier in the period upon army, but still. I'm not brave enough to ask a foreign gentle lady if she'd mind me handling her meal to hide something in it. In other words, the steak that the detective submitted as evidence earlier was in fact Sergeant Nose's meal.
Objection!
That makes no sense. That plate was taken from the victim's table. Yeah, the gentleman doesn't take bites out of her steak, nor does she have any opportunity to steal the coin. Of course she didn't steal it. To even suggest such a thing would be an affront to the entire British Empire. Okay, do not act like the British Empire don't be stealing shit now. Come on. Come on now. Suggest that the servant should switch the two steaks over. I'm gonna suggest exactly that. That's exactly what I'm suggesting. I thought, okay. For a moment, I was gonna be like, did somebody just get shot in the courtroom? Did, like, she pull a gun and just shoot him? My steak and hit the coin underneath it. But then when the waiter announced he was an undercover policeman, I thought I had it. If you said investment in my slab meat, that'd be it. I'd be getting my marching orders. Getting here was arrested, taken off to the kitchen. I seized my chance. Shove that baby back down. Just push it right back down where it came from. I mean, I'm in shock. Do such a thing. It's called Operation Lightning Bolt. There's no time for that. I do or die, I tell you. So yes, it had to be done. Order in the court. Fear not, prosecutor son. I swear on the brass buttons of my uniform, that is all I did, sir. All you did? That's plenty, Sergeant. There you have it. So, if Sergeant knows to switch the plates over, it means he took Miss Britt's steak and the plate it was on back to his own table. Sanaga, earlier in this trial, you told the court this. You said that you not only took Miss Britt's steak after the incident, but also the sergeant's. Preserve evidence you had taken both. Please present to the court now. Cinema. No, ma'am.
Objection!
You're not wriggling right out of it. Surely you remember the reason why the steak pan promises to prove such a problem for you, no? The reason the defense asked to see that plate was to confirm something the defendant remembers seeing. I'm quite sure of what I saw, Miss Brett. On the side of the plate that was on the table directly behind Dr. Wilson, there's a clear spattering of blood from the gunshot wound to the victim's chest. I believe the defendant's memory serves him well. And now we have the evidence to prove it. The plate you were eating from, Miss Brett. Bring it out! Bring it out! Bring out the lobster! Bring out the whole ocean! I see it already. I see it already. Blood.
Yes!
With his back to me. Come full circle. He was facing the other way. Only one. Mr. Zealbret? It's you! They cleared the whole stand for the breakdown. What is your problem with Japanese people? It's time you told the court what actually happened that day. The truth this time. Gladly, Your Excellency. It was I who took the professor's life using Curer. As you surmise, I chose to pick your day for one important reason. The professor had a dental appointment for the extraction of one of his teeth in the morning. Damn right. No trace supposed to be found in his water. Yes, of course. I never intended to remain at that restaurant for as long as I did. I only needed to see the professor take one taste of his water and it would all be over. I placed the steak I had ordered in front of him to make it appear as though he had been dining alone and leave immediately. However, before any of that happened, there was an unexpected visitor at the professor's table. With me, I suppose. Yes, you. Who else? Such a trifling matter, but the fact that you decided to come over to greet the professor meant that I had lost my chance to slip away unnoticed. In due course, the professor took a sip of his water and was paralyzed. I made sure he was sitting in his chair such that he wouldn't fall. There's no going back at that point. So I concocted a plan on the spur of a moment. Trying to conduct post-mortem on this innocent man. I didn't know that the professor always carried a gun. I decided to use that fact to my advantage. The servants wouldn't have remembered the victim dining with someone else. Jackass. She is a jackass. My own pistol concealed under my skirt. So I was right. There were two guns. Yes. And then I finished my coffee and got up to leave. That's when I noticed the professor's gun, which he presumably placed on the floor. A place where you're sure that I would notice it. Everything went according to plan. You noticed the gun as I intended. And then, just as you bent down to pick it up, bang. With your own gun, even though at that point he was already dead. Actually, the gunshot caused a commotion, at which point the waiter appeared. Obviously, I assumed our son was the culprit and apprehended him. Took him to the pantry, then drained the kitchen and locked him inside. That's when I took the opportunity to turn the professor in his chair around. Because, of course, to make it look like a defendant had shot Dr. Muslim when he picked up the gun. There you have it. It's the entirety of my misdemeanor? You murdered a man! That's not a misdemeanor! Come on! Just a little oopsie, guys. Just a little silly gaffe I did where I killed a man. Like, it wasn't that big of a deal. It was just a little funny. Your Honor. Your Honor. I think I should be not guilty because it was funny. It was just a funny little gag. Like, it was just a goof. Just a little gaff with some friends, you know? Never not jaywalked. I do want to know what the motive is. She's admitted to doing it. All the evidence lines up. But why? Why would she kill him? The prosecution is in agreement. This can't be. Ouchie does not lose. Your entire purpose of your entire bloodline is to lose, bro. You, your son, your son's son, your son's son's son, your son's son's son, and his brother will always be there to lose. Get over it. Conceded with age, counsel. The old have to stand aside and make way for the new. It's the way of the world. May you never forget that. True. Can I get a Trime in chat? Why do courts just allow public servants to assault each other? That's what I'm thinking, bro. As a trait. Citing someone as the accused, you, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, present an excellent case. Thank you, Your Excellency. The use of evidence and deduction to unravel the truth is modern methodology. After all, it's only been a few short decades since our country opened its doors to the wider world. With the Western ideas of science so rapidly gaining acceptance here, I feel sure that science will soon bring new methods of investigation and new procedures of justice. A new future of law awaits. What it will look like, I can't begin to imagine. As for the young to pursue, Kazumasa. Prosecution rest the defense clench those fucking teeth. Journey of discovery to the illustrious British Empire. Learn all you can, absorb everything of the wider world that you are able to. And do not forget to fulfill the mission imposed upon you. I understand, Your Excellency. Bro's gotta go to Britain. you, I sense, how can I put it, unusual potential. I very much look forward to seeing how you carry that onwards. Thank you, Your Excellency. It is time to deliver the final verdict. I hereby find the defendant, Ryusuke Naruhodo, not guilty, baby. Bro's frozen in that state still. You see him down there? Court is now adjourned. Court. Supreme Court. I made it. I found myself made it through that horrendous trial. Congrats. Trime. I love Trime, Andy. It's so good. Couldn't have done it without you. Thank you, Kazumi. Oh no, it was a pleasure to watch you at work. So you extra large sukiyaki from the place on Yume University Street. Don't forget. All the hard work has certainly paid off. Congratulations both of you for proving Naruhodo-san's innocence. Judicial assistant. You worked hard for that result too, you know. I didn't do anything. Ooh, thank you so much. If we hadn't had that research for the Miss Bretts, I don't know how things would have turned out. The kind words should really be for my father. I was simply doing as he asked. It was his idea for me to go to the university and investigate. Wait, this background, it's a hero of law reference. Really? I wouldn't know. Oh! I turned those off! Stop! Stop flashbanging me! Stop! I don't like that. AA Ocarina of Time Rack. Okay. Oh, Hero of Law. Okay. Sure. Naruhodo, you did an excellent job. Thank you, Professor. Oh no, it is I who should be thanking you. After all, your efforts exposed the true criminal that took the life of my good friend. It was you who actually invited Dr. Wilson to Universe, wasn't it? Yes, that's right. Professor Mikotoba studies overseas himself. He went to study forensic medicine in Great Britain. Presumably that's when you met Dr. Wilson? Exactly. In those days, we worked together in the same hospital. Never heard you mention that before. Well, it was a long time ago now. Besides, it's your turn. Great Britain is a magnificent country. It leads the world in science, medicine, engineering, culture. You can stop slobbing on it. It's just Britain, bro. You don't gotta slob on it like that. See what's happening in the world's largest melting pot. America's right there, bro. Like, oh, come on. Just come on over and experience some, like... I actually don't know when this game takes place. Maybe you don't want to go to, like, 1830s America, if that's roughly around when it happens. That might be bad. Of course I am. It's Japanese man's got a soul. The light shows me where I need to go. It cuts down anything that's in my way. Crab! Court! What up, Crab? How you doing? That reminds me. What's happened to the woman? It's Giselle Brett, I mean. After all, she's guilty of murder. Yes, sir. It's not easy to tell you this, but what do you mean? Surely she's going to face trial herself now. She's the true culprit after all. She's gotten away because she's from Britain. Shanghai? Lurking. Yeah, I'm doing good. Appreciate you lurking. I'm not appearing in court again in this country. I'm certain of that. It's a matter of consular jurisdiction. It was a hard-fought battle in the courtroom today. Very impressive to watch. I must congratulate you. What's this about consular jurisdiction? Yeah, well, I don't know what the fuck that means. I'm just like, I don't know what that means. You're gonna have to spell that out for me. We can't try her? Justice. A British consular court will hear her case, somewhere far away, where our voices can't be heard. Why consular court? Professor, I simply don't understand. I thought consular courts were a thing of the past and that we signed the friendship treaty. Yes, in normal circumstances, you're right. Then, so long as this is not a serious incident of a highly political nature to our respective governments, they can't vote consular. Well, I think it might be a huge matter of political incidents because 2 British people were involved. Something strange is going on. Afraid that for the ensuing. Today's trial was nothing more than a game all along. There was never any danger of comeuppance of her. Take my ass to London. I'll put her behind bars myself. But it's all going to change from now on. We can make it change. This is a time of great turmoil. This new era heralded by the start of the 20th century. Oh, so it's like... Basically, yeah, it's like 1900. One day, I have no doubt that woman will receive the judgment she deserves. Change is coming, and we're the ones driving it. I wonder if World War II happens in this universe. Oh, God. I don't want to know the answer to that question anymore. Actually, I take it back. I take it back. Do not need to know the answer to that question. You're right. No time for gloomy faces. We should be celebrating Yoshi's not guilty verdict. Let's try having some fun. In that case, may I suggest Lord Carnival? As the head waiter, I should be delighted to provide you with ample food and drink. We gotta fix this guy's tuberculosis. I suppose that means I'll never know. I'll never find out why she killed Dr. Wilson. Cosmo. Yes, Ryunosuke? Just wanted to say thanks again, that's all. You really saved my skin today. I didn't do a thing! Liar. You were the lawyer in there, weren't you? That defense was all your own work. Your skills made the difference, though. One day, I bet you'll be the best lawyer in the world. Not so sure about that. To be honest, something kept occurring to me over and over again that trial. kind of up thinking maybe you're the one that's being a great lawyer, not me. Come on, be serious. If I helped you today, it was only right at the very start of this trial. You have natural talent for it. Being a defense lawyer, I mean. Oh no, not me. All that tense verbal combat? I never want to go through that ever again. I just... you told me to do. That's all. That's the point. Sorry? What do you mean? That's the point. Listen, Renosuke. Do you know what the most crucial weapon is that any lawyer needs in order to win? Knowledge of the law? No. Its ability to believe. To believe what? The defense lawyer has to fight for his clients. He has to believe in them at all times. Like you believed in me when I said I didn't do it. I'm human, just like you. I don't have some superiority to know the truth. But you have to make a choice about what to believe in and stick to it when you're defending someone. Sometimes in the courtroom you can really be backed into a corner. But being able to remain faithful to what you choose to believe, and even then, well, it's not something anyone can do. It takes a special kind of person. Believing in your client. Just look at today's trial. I'm a student lawyer with precious little real experience, but you never stopped believing in me. While you faced seemingly hopeless situations time and time again, but you never stopped looking for the truth. And in the end, you found it. For your own efforts and because you never stopped believing in me. Thanks, Kazuma. There's something I want to ask you, actually, Ryonosuke. Well, it's a favor, really. He's going to ask us to go to fucking London. If his ass asks me to go to London, bro, I swear to God. Oh, Inspector Hosonoga. Some rickshaws for us. Thank you. We're being right there. You should be celebrating right now. Your first court victory. And you're studying toward it, don't forget. That too. Came to an end. Kazuma. Professor Mikotoba. Sudo-san, who acted as my assistant. Inspector Hosonoga, who didn't really play much of a part, but still. Alright, jackass. It's because of the help and support of all these people that I managed to get through that trial. But more importantly, Kazuma hadn't yet managed to ask his favor. Little did I realize just how much it would change my life. And cinema. Hosonoga's smile looks like unbreakable speckled band, the runaway room, measure the cloudy Kokoro. Oh. Thank you for coming out to the stream tonight. This is gonna be it for me, I think. I'll call it here. Feel free to join the Discord. Stay in touch, because I think I'm going to probably be posting live announcements in there from now that I've got that all set up. gonna be it for me. I'm gonna call it here tonight. I'll see you all around. I'm calling it here, so have a good night.